The Beverly Hills High School Oil Remediation Project has begun. The oil wells at Beverly Hills High School were operating for nearly 90 years, and an oil derrick is shown at the high school in this photo from 1928. Various companies have operated the oil wells since then, the most recent being Veneco. Veneco began bankruptcy proceedings in the end of 2016. So these oil wells have not been operating since the end of 2016, and they have laid dormant over here while the school has been figuring out what to do about it. We spoke with the director of school safety, Chris Hertz, on what the process is like.
I'm excited to let you know that the oil well project is coming along well. The goal is to plug the wells and have the wells gone. At this point right now, the oil well is being bled. That means that any gases that are in the lines are being bled off. And then as soon as that's done, heavy water is pumped in. That's water that's full of minerals and salts. Once that's pushed down and the pressure of the well is equal to the atmospheric pressure, then they'll pump concrete down about 3,000 feet and the oil wells will be capped.
As for who will pay for this project, I got to speak with Beverly Hills City Council member Bob Wunderlich.
The city is the party who is laying out all of the money for the abandonment of the wells on the oil site adjacent to the school. Eventually the schools will reimburse the city for 50% of that. But the city is the party who actually is advancing 100% of the money right now.
This remediation project will have the area repurposed as an athletic field, and the funds for that will come from Measure BH. As this project was beginning, School Superintendent Dr. Breggy and City Manager Mr. Illusory sent out a letter saying that the most likely impact from the plugging operation is noise from the generator, and that the only expected impacts to traffic are occasional lane closures for the movement of trucks. One risk of this project is a leak to the surrounding areas. That surrounding area does include the football field, so a new evacuation plan has been put in place where students will evacuate to Durant Drive.
Well, the greatest risk would be the gases leaking out uncontrollably, which is why they've been let out in a controlled manner. Obviously, methane is lighter than air and it floats, but it's still a gas that can be ignited. So by using a controlled release and not allowing it to just accidentally come out in great masses, it's much safer. If it was to leak, then we would evacuate away from it. Everything behind the athletic center is safe and far enough away, and we would just shelter in place. However, if the school is on fire in the past, we would have evacuated to the field. We clearly wouldn't do that anymore. We will no longer evacuate to the field until that thing's capped. This whole town was once filled with hundreds of oil wells just like this. Everywhere you look, there were oil derricks once. This is the last one.
Make sure to keep updated on all our reporting about the oil well at kbev6.com/oilwell. For KBEV6, I'm Noah Danesh.